Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would do a makeup voiceover because I have like this blue snowball machine that I've had for years and I've never used it. So I thought I would give it a try. Right now I'm just checking to see if the sun is in my favorite today. I'm going to be going in with a wet beauty blender and a CC cream by Causemetics in the color Fair Light. So I'm going to be dabbing this all over my face. I'm trying to concentrate on the areas where I want to even out my skin tone. As you can see, I have some blemishes. This CC cream is a medium to full coverage, but I feel like for me it's kind of more like medium coverage, just because even when I do use it, it doesn't really cover like all my acne, which is fine with me because my main concern is just to get my skin evened out. I also like to use some of the product under my eyes just so I can get, you know, just a bit of coverage with the under eye dark circles. I don't really use concealer at all. I've never been a concealer fan just because it looks really cakey on me. All the concealers I've ever used look cakey. Even if I use powder, don't use powder. It just looks horrible on me. So I don't really use concealer. I just use what little product there's left on the blender and dab it under my eyes. So right now I'm just blending everything in. I've already primed my face. I'll show you in a bit which primer I used. I like to start off like in sections. That way I don't overuse too much. And that way, you know, each part of my face has kind of like the exact amount of makeup and not one side is heavier than the other. I'm going to put some on my eyes. And that's going to be kind of like the base for my eyeshadow. Wow, I'm just looking at my background and my room looks like a mess. I promise in my next video I will try to clean up my room a little. So that's the primer that I use. It's the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. I like it because it's really light, it's really watery, and I can actually tell a difference with my pores. I feel like many people aren't gonna like it because it does smell like a lot of fragrance, but it's not something that bothered me. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a makeup remover wipe and I'm going to take off any residue from my eyebrows and my lips, just because, I don't know, it's a feeling that I can't stand. I feel like my lips feel really chalky and dry. So I'm gonna remove that. And I also want to have just like a clean, you know, lip and eyebrow when I do go in with my brow product and my lipstick in the end. And I don't forget, because in the past I have forgotten and my eyebrows look orange. So I'm going to go in with the Undone Primer. It's a new, I think a new makeup beauty brand that just came out at Target. It's a very inexpensive brand. This powder is very lightweight. So if you have a really oily face, this primer isn't really going to keep you not looking oily all day. It's only going to help you for like a couple of hours. I'm using the Luxie 508 Duo Fiber Stippling Brush. The powder is in the color 510 Light. It says it's a 2-in-1 primer because you can use this as a primer before your makeup. I've seen people do that before and their skin looks flawless. I've tried it in the past, but it just makes my face look even more cakey. So I'm just going to set my whole entire face with that powder. I like it because it's really lightweight. And my face doesn't really get as oily in the winter, so for me that's perfect. So I'm also going to go in with the warm up bronzer from that brand as well, and I'm going to get the second lightest shade just because the first shade at the very top is super intense. It's really dark. And I'm using the brush, which one was it? The Royal and Langnickel Contour BMD 120. And I'm going to really buff this into my skin, because if you don't buff it into your skin, it just looks very messy and orangey. I know at first it can look a little scary, but I promise throughout the day, when your face like warms up, it's going to just melt into your skin. It's going to look evened out and actually look very glowy. I know my hairline looks really white in the camera, but I promise sorry, offline, off camera, it looks normal. So I'm just gonna contour the cheeks a little. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I just see YouTubers do this, and I think that's the correct way you do it. I'm not even sure. I feel like you get a lot of product. You also get, I think, 2 luminizers, which I'm gonna use one right now in a bit. It's a very inexpensive brand. You can also use that product like on your shoulders to give yourself like a nice glow. Sometimes when I look at myself doing makeup, ooh, it looks like I'm doing it really hard. Like I have just no love for my face. But I just really want to blend it out. So what I do right there is when I grab the product, I'll tap it into my skin just so I could take off the excess. That way I don't get too much. And then you make sure you bronze to like the bottom of your neck and then by your ears, just so everything looks evened out. So far it looks okay. Just, man, that hairline, I feel like it's so white. Anyways, okay, next step. What am I doing? Because I don't even remember what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the blush. This is the Milani Primavera blush. I'm gonna go in with, what brush is that? It's a stippling brush by Mustaev. I think it's a Korean brand. I bought it like years ago. But it's so good. I like it. It's what I use to put my blush on. And I'm gonna go in very lightly. I don't want anything too dark. Usually when I do my makeup, I'm trying to just go more on the natural side, so I don't try to overdo it. And it's a very like rosy pink color. Oh yeah, the one thing about this brush is that it does shed a lot. That's the only thing I don't like about that brush, but I mean, I can get through it. Next, I think I'm gonna go in with the illuminator. Yes, I am. I'm gonna use the very last shade, the golden shade, and I'm just gonna grab very little because it is very pigmented, and like I said, I don't really want anything heavy. It's kind of like a gold shimmery colors, and you can build it up if you want. I'm not trying to do that at all, just because I feel like I do have texture on my skin, so it brings it out. I'm gonna go on the bridge of my nose, and then I'm gonna use some on my upper lip. I don't really know what it's supposed to do, but I see people doing that, so I'm just gonna do that. The other color is also very pretty. It's like a peachy kind of color. That one's really pretty too. So I'm gonna go in with the Tartelette Bloom eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna get a brush. I forgot I'm gonna use what brush? The Luxie 229 Tapered blending brush, and I'm gonna go in. What color was that? Let me see. I don't even remember. Oh, Smarty Pants. So I'm just going to blend that in. Oh yeah, I turned off my camera because I had to go pee really bad. But once I came back, I went back in with that color, and I'm just going to really like buff it in. I just want to give my eye lid just a bit of color. I'm not gonna go in with a ton of shades. I'm trying to keep it on the natural side. And then I just want to take off that that CC cream that's on my lid. I hope everyone's staying safe out there during this time. Use hand sanitizer, use your gloves, cover your coughing, your sneezing. Let's stay safe, people. Okay, also, I'm not going to put any eyeshadow under my eye. I just want to keep it very. I'm gonna go in next with the Thrive Causemetics Infinity waterproof eyeliner in their color Ella. It's kind of like a dark brown, and I'm gonna put it on my lash line, just so my eyes have like a nice pop of color. I feel like this is a really eye brightener. Someone just texted me, sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. So I really like this eyeliner because it's very forgiving. You can get really messy with it, and you can create a wing liner, or you can just smudge it out, and that's usually what I do. I know it doesn't look perfect, but that's fine. I feel like in the end it just brings your whole makeup look together, and it looks really, really nice. They also have other colors. In the past I have tried using black, like from other brands, but I feel like black is a little too harsh for my eyes, and so I decided that I was going to use brown because it's kind of like softer. Probably heard the street sweeper right now. Sorry if you guys can hear background noises. So again, I'm going to just smudge it out. And that thing is kind of like rubbery. It's like a rubber smudger. I kind of prefer a brush, but that's what I use today. Next, I'm gonna go in with, I think it's the mascara. No, I lied. It's not a mascara. It's the Anastasia Beverly. What is it? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color dark brown, and I'm going to do my eyebrows, because for the eyeliner you do have to wait till it sets. I think you have to wait like 1 minute. So I'm just gonna go in and do my brows. I'm not gonna do anything too intense. I just want to fill in the gaps, brush out the product. I don't know, sometimes I feel like when I do my brows I'm like, oh, they look good, but then I don't know, other days they can look very terrifying. So when I get closer to the front of the eyebrow, I like to go in a bit lighter. I don't want to do anything too crazy, and then when I get to like the tail of the eyebrow, that's when I like to press a bit harder and add more color. I feel like brushing them out is always key for my eyebrows. Like, it really helps distribute the color evenly. I really also have to do my eyebrows. There's so much that I have to do once we can leave our houses. I have to go do my eyebrows, my nails. Man, I have to go get a haircut. I think next I'm gonna go in with the mascara. Am I? Yes, I am. So I'm gonna go in with the Liquid Lash Extensions Thrive Cosmetics, and it's in the color Brynn, Rich Black. And I'm just cleaning my eyelash curler. I always clean it before I do my mascara. So my lashes, as you can see, they're like pinned straight, and it's really hard for them to curl. There's never been a mascara that has ever just curled them on their own. I always have to use my eyelash curler before and after. This mascara, I actually really like it. I like any mascara that doesn't really clump up your lashes. You know, those mascaras that give you like 2-3 thick lashes. I hate those mascaras. I like the mascaras that kind of just fan out your eyelashes evenly. And this is one of those mascaras. So when I go back in with the eyelash curler, I like to do it for like 10 seconds, and then I move on to the next eye. Sometimes I'll do it longer than 10 seconds. I don't know, sometimes my eyelashes want to work with me, other days they don't. And I only like to do one coat. So I'm going back in. There's times when I've gone in with the eyelash curler just like once, and then once I was done with my makeup, my eyelashes were like straight again, so I have to go back in with the eyelash curler. And then I'm going back to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing just because I want my eyelashes, you know, with volume, and I don't want them to go straight. Pretty sure it's bad for my eyelashes. I don't think I should be doing that many times. And I'm just going to go in with my finger, and I'm just going to make sure they're kind of separated. What am I doing? I think I'm going to go in with my lip color. Yes, so I'm going to be using the Covergirl lip tint oil. It's in the color, what color is it? I have it with me right now. Oh, 110 Quench. And it's kind of gonna be like my primer for my lipstick. This lip tint oil is really hydrating, and it's inexpensive. I love Covergirl. And it's like a pinkish color. And then I'm gonna go in with the Undone Beauty lipstick in the color Light on Lip, 810 Sunrise Pink. And this one has like light reflecting particles. It's kind of like sparkly glitter sort of, and it really like gives your lips like a nice shine. It can be gritty, but that goes away. And that pretty much completes my makeup look. I'm not going anywhere, but I just wanted to do my makeup. I hadn't done it in a long time. Anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.